This is the thing I hate about relationships, dog. When you in a relationship and something go haywire, where you get caught up on whatever, then he buy you a car. Now you happy. So now it's like,
Oh hell, the hell buying cars? What it do, YouTube? Stevie Knight here, Night Talk-ish, man. Paul Pierce. If you don't know who Paul Pierce is, man, he retired NBA player. Played for Boston way back when. Played for a few teams, man, but he most known for playing for Boston, you know what I'm saying? Was the man back there. Got him a championship way back when, beat Kobe and them. But yeah, he doing this little podcast thing. He was a sports analyst at one time, I believe, for ESPN, but you know what I'm saying? He got caught behind the scenes with his face in between some cheeks.
and
ESPN said it wasn't a good look and then kicked him off, right? I think it was ESPN, bro. And I'm saying, if Paul Pierce got kicked off for that, then you know Shannon Sharp finna lose. But anyway, long story short, Paul Pierce going viral for having a take on relationships, man. I seen a few seconds of it, man, but I found a whole video to get some more context. So we here now, man. Before we tap into it, drill shop, StevieKnight.com, man. Humble these hoes. If you know, man. Pull up to my self-development online community, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you stronger financially, mentally, physically, all that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It's hard times these days, and bros need community, man. So pull up. You know what I mean? My book still available everywhere. It's gonna be available, man. For those that's copped and read, thank you for reading. Reviews have been fire, man. If you read it and you like it, please leave me a review, dog. You know what I'm saying? The more the merrier. And without further ado, let's get it.
Like, a lot of women want to date a baller. What does it take
to date a baller?
What does it take to date a baller? Tell us.
Man,
hey, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. The women that want to date ballers are the ones ballers don't need to be with. And the ones that don't want to be with the ballers is the one the ballers need to be with.
Like, what can you do to, like, not make it like a, how do I want to say this? Like, damn, like, when a girl is like a asset and not a reliability.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Liability?
Don't
A
be
liability,
a liability. A liability. Don't be
You
a
must be drunk.
liability. Like,
What makes a girl a liability to you? She just always needs something, always
yeah,
begging.
I'm like, damn, I'm the king, right? And I'm
Yeah.
taking care of you. I got the big mansion. I got the house. I'm getting you a car. I'm doing all this, but I got to go here and make sure you straight all the time. Like, nah, that ain't
I
it.
think that men are
You gotta
starting.
make sure we straight.
I think men are starting to understand their value more, and they're not just going for the pretty girl. Pretty is not enough. Women have to bring more to the table than just being cute, because guess what? With surgeries and everything going on, everybody can be cute. Everybody can have a
Everybody
big
look
ass.
alike.
Everybody can look the same look, okay? Right now, what women need to start doing is actually being an asset and not a liability. You need to start bringing things to the table, and don't just say you're the table, baby, because you're not.
'Cause you're not.
So at the end of the day, don't get me wrong. I think that there are valuable women in the world, but I think that a lot of women are skewed by a false reality. And that false reality is that a man should start giving you money the moment he met you. Are you a prostitute or a
If you ain't
woman?
paying
I'm
no
confused.
bills, if you ain't paying no rent, how about when I walk out the door, you open the door?
What?
When I go in the car, you open the car door for me.
So
I'm the
you
king.
want a woman to open the door
I'm the
for
king,
you?
right? What we talking about? I'm the king, right?
So a woman should be opening your door
Why
and
not?
your car door.
Why not? Why not?
Now let me ask you a
When
question.
I watch all these
'Cause this is
movies and I
crazy.
watch Rome and Gladiator,
But the thing is, he ain't wrong though, bro. That is a viable option for him. It's a viable option for any man with real power, money, and resources, bro. They can have what they want in that regard, right? But at the end of the day, that's a servant. Yeah, I mean, which is you're entitled to. If that's what you want, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get it, bro. If that's gonna make you happy, by all means, do you, man. But I think men get their minds warped a little bit and what comes with both those paths, bro. Like, you know, do you want a queen or do you want a servant? Right? You want the help Or do you want someone actually on your level? Like, what you gonna talk to a servant about? What if something happened to you, bro? What if you out? What if you fall into a coma or something? You need somebody to hold you down, right? To run the empire or some shit while you gone, dog. That servant gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? Make sure the business is functioning the way that they are, bro. Making sure your I's are dotted and your T's is crossed. There's give and take, and there's no such thing as a perfect relationship, man. But a servant is a liability, bro. Just because she do what you say jump, she say how, okay. That's cool, and I'm definitely advocating for women to be compliant and submissive in relationships as well, man. But he should not want the woman that's representing Paul Pierce to be the one opening car doors and pull out a chair for him, bro. I mean, first of all, that's some like feminine bitch shit, because that's your job as a man. Talking about kings, okay, you can have the help, have a fucking doorman open your shit or your chauffeur open your shit, but not your queen. But yeah, having a servant is gonna cap you out as far as fulfillment long term, bro, because what fruitful is gonna come from that outside of convenience? Real shit, you can hire a woman to fold your clothes, wash your clothes, open the doors and all that, man. You can't hire somebody to rock with you mentally. You can't hire somebody to have chemistry with. You can't hire somebody that you know for sure is gonna hold you down. You can't hire that, right? You talking about a servant.
The doors is open for him, flowers is thrown at his feet, but you know what? The queen is taken care of. So why I gotta do all of that? Why I gotta do the servant stuff? Like, nah, dog, if I'm the king, dog, nah, open my door.
Now, let me ask you this question.
Like, that don't make sense. It makes sense to me.
I don't love it, but I'm going to ask you this. Because there are women, though, right, that bring more than just a good look and want your money to the table, right? So there's women who do a lot for you, like add value, wake up, they cook, they clean, they make sure you're good, they rub your back.
I got a maid. What I need
so
all that?
What can a woman bring then?
Nothing.
What is it that you want a woman to bring?
He jaded.
Positivity.
That's what I'm saying. Motivation, positivity, uplifting you, speaking life.
You're not going to get that from a servant, bro. Anybody that's out here just opening doors for dudes out here is solely there for the bread, dog. That's it. She ain't there for you, fam. All here around is bad bitches, bro. That's why I say leave them bad bitches alone. Humble these hoes. Bad the bitch, the bigger the headache, bro. It's the more attention she get from men, dog. And these women out here fuck with NBA players. You already know what type of time they on, bro. Head is cooked. They don't know how to do shit besides be a pretty face and be a starfish in bed, dog. They don't do nothing. Maybe they know a little more than being a starfish because they've been around the block a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hopping from dick to dick. But as far as being a real significant other, dog, they don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that shit. If you do come across a baddie that's humble, bro, hey, you better go play the lottery, bro. Real shit, because you got some good luck, dog, because the badder the bitch, the more she cooked. Hell, the frumpy looking hoes be cooked in their head, dog, because the amount of attention they get from men, bro. So I can only imagine the jaded perspective that Paul Pierce has, bro. He over it, bro. I don't need no more bitches. Leave me the fuck alone. Just wash my feet and wash my drawers and suck my dick and leave me alone, bro. That's the type of time he on.
That's what I'm saying. Motivation, positivity, uplifting you, speaking life into you.
Show me that, if we gonna have some kids together, that you are a motherly prospect. Like, don't just be like, this is the thing. I done been in relationships, and this is the thing I hate about relationships, dog. When you in a relationship and something go haywire, where you get caught up on whatever, then he buy you a car, now you happy. So now it's like,
the hell? The hell buying cars? I don't go damn how much money you got, bro. I don't go damn how much money you got, how successful your ass is. You should not be buying a car for nobody as a fucking apology, bro. That's your first mistake. You the reason why these hoes is entitled. You mean I can get a car as a makeup gift? You the reason, bro. You destroying these hoes. That's why I'm telling you. Bad that bitch, bigger the headache, bro, because they got dudes out here buying them cars as apology gifts.
Then he buy you a car, now you happy. So now it's like, oh, this is what I do to make you happy. This is, I got your mama house, so now you happy? So something else happened. Like, this is what, so in the beginning, this is what always made you happy. So it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can somebody do something and we have an issue and I get you a car, now everything's solved? Or I get you a crib,
why are you leading with your money then?
Facts.
No, but that's what make y'all happy, because y'all like, oh, this makes me happy. I didn't have a relationship. Oh, this makes me happy. And I remember, and then I'm looking like, damn, none of this other thing. I wrote you a letter and I put some rose petals to the bathtub. That didn't make you happy.
That would
Like,
make me happy.
Like, damn. But I bought you this whip and that made you happy when you were sad. Like, that's crazy.
That's interesting. Like, how you that old but that green, right? Like, cuz don't know his value. He leading with money. Like, he a trick. Damn. 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 Don't be a trick, gentlemen. You the reason why these hoes is cooked, bro. It ain't the women, it's you, because you attract these women and you keep fucking with them.
Let me tell you what really grinds my gears. Men will get with a whore, a modern day prostitute that you had to get money to get with this woman, and then you look stupid when she gets happy because you buy her things.
Ooh, she
when
calls
you write
you out,
letters
bro. You
and
out here fucking
roses,
with these
that
hoes.
bitch ain't going. Because that is not going to do it for her. You got a woman who wanted money. You got a modern day prostitute, bro. And then you get with her and you're mad that money makes her happy. That don't make sense. Go get you a woman who's not half naked on Instagram. Go get you a woman who actually wants to be a wife
she cooking.
and a mother and wants to be a nurturer
cooking.
and wants to care for you. Because a woman like me, I would love some roses and some flowers and some little nice
But
little
you
thoughtful
know why
note.
niggas do that? Because he'll rather go pay 25% of the price to feel appreciated than what he paying over here to feel appreciated. I go out and get
What?
you a Bentley and you wanna be like, oh, we good, but I go over here and I get you pay for that $2,500 for the rent and you like, oh my God, thank you, I appreciate that. Damn, that for the year, that's only gonna be $30,000, but I just spent $100 on you to make you feel good for 2 weeks. She feel good for the year.
So what are you saying? You need a low budget type of
No, it
bride.
ain't that. It's just like, damn, like all men want at the end of the day.
Nah, this ain't man player. This ain't man player. I'm gonna let him cook. I'm not letting him cook. I'm gonna let him keep frying himself, bro. This is the problem. This is the problem, dog. You know what I'm saying? I be telling him to humble these hoes, but it's like, he's the reason why we gotta humble these hoes. We gotta come back and fix the damage done by bros out here tricking for hoes. Right? Just leading with his money. A Bentley over here, $2,300 for the rent over here. It's why he continues to have the fucking headaches he does, bro. And how old is Paul Pierce? 47. Out here moving like he just got signed to the league, bro. You don't really want what you've been talking about. I want somebody to speak power into me and be nurturing and give me mother vibes, bro. You're not gonna get none of that from a whore. And you attract whores. You asking these women to do something that they can't do. And you signed up for these women, bro. So at the end of the day, it's your fucking fault. Like I say, it's always come back to the man, dog. And this is a microcosm of the issues we have today, where these women out here get cooked by these bros out here whining and dining them, buying them whips and shit, and fucking blowing their head up to goddamn the universe. And then you expect these women to be out here entertained by regular Joe Schmo. No, they cooked. They cooked. And you asking these women out here to have that amount of self-awareness? Nah, that's a unicorn there, or a baddie with self-awareness, bro. Nah, they gonna just keep sucking these tricks dry. This what men want. No, this what tricks want.
Oh, it ain't that. It's just like, damn, like all men want at the end of the day is feel appreciated and respected.
Yeah,
like
respect.
you ain't gotta like love is something, but like
Yeah.
you ain't respecting a nigga. Like what? Like,
That's real though.
when you start coming home and the respect ain't there, and that's how all my relationships ended. Like, cause the respect, when I started seeing the respect fade, like now you talking like this, like damn, you don't see this castle we got us. But that was cool before. That made you happy before.
What do
This
you
what
think
made you
made the
happy
respect
before?
fade?
Cause he fucking with
Man,
whores.
the respect fade, like, I mean, it just course over time because now, like, say a man cheated or a woman cheated, because I done been on both sides of it. To where I was with somebody, they cheated, I cheated, whatever.
And you
Or it
stayed
happens.
after you got cheated on?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, I
a lot
did.
of men don't say that.
Yeah,
So
I did.
I'm
Yeah, I did.
what made you stay?
Because I knew the value was
Of the-
beyond that. You know,
yeah.
my relationship wasn't based off a sexual thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew the value. It was more than that.
Interesting, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like every relationship shouldn't be based off of sex, but every relationship is based off of that.
I don't think so.
100%. You can't tell
That's
me.
why Shawty lost respect for him though, because you stayed with her after she cheated, bro. If you stay with a woman after she cheat, dog, just prepare to be disrespected. Because right then and there, she know her ass ain't going nowhere, dog. No matter what the fuck she do, she can go get filled up with a whole nother dick, and I'm still here, bro. Respect is out of there, dog. And you a baller, multi-millionaire. You doing this? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No, ain't no woman in the world where if you staying all that shit you talking about, buying hoes, this and that and that, especially with your trick ass, dog. You staying there because after a bitch cheated, bro. Make it make sense, homie. Anyway, I'm not trying to cook Paul, but he sound crazy as hell.
A thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew the value. It was more than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like every relationship shouldn't be based off of sex, but every relationship is based off of that.
I don't think so.
100%. You can't tell me nothing different. This is what I feel, and that's why I'll never be in another relationship, because it's always based off of that.
So you're not going to be in another relationship?
Hell no. For what? Because it's going to be based off the sex. Once that wear down, you're going to go find somebody else that's better.
Bro sounding insecure as a motherfucker, bro. All relationships based on sex. That's definitely cap. That's not true at all. Relationships are not based off sex at all. And if your relationships are solely based off sex, you already know what time it is. That shit ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work, dog. He went into it for the wrong reasons. He keep fucking with whores. You can't expect a whore to do anything outside being a whore. If you fucking got her because she's whoring, that what she gonna do. And she found another motherfucker that probably paid her more or whatever, dog, you fucking with the wrong hoes. Now these hoes got you insecure. Damn, I got the wrong fucking shirt on. Hoes are headaches, dog. All day, every day. Hoes are fucking headaches, bro. Leave these fucking whores alone. Now he cooked, don't even want to be with nobody no more because he think all bitches is whores, like literal whores. He ain't got the confidence, bro. And the whole retired ass Paul Pierce not having confidence, not being confident enough to get another relationship, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The hoe's gonna cheat. The hoe gonna cheat. She lost out on the king. Fuck it.
So you're not gonna be in another relationship?
Hell no. For what? Because it's gonna be based off the sex. Once that wear down, you're gonna go find somebody else that's better. Yeah. It ain't gonna be based off of. This is the thing, and listen carefully. Listen carefully.
I'm listening.
Relationships. Let me tell you what marriage is all about. Let me tell you what marriage is.
How we go to marriage?
Marriage is for old people and poor people.
Okay, so let's get into that. Why?
Because when you
he missed me though. Is he drunk? You think he drunk? How you go from that to that? How you go from sex to marriage?
Okay, so let's get into that. Why?
Because when you broke, our parents, like my moms and all them, they married on a merit of like, okay, we're gonna put our incomes together, have all these kids, and then when our kids, we're gonna have 5, 10 kids back in the
Legacy.
60s, all them, they're gonna have 5, 10 kids so they can work and bring income.
Yeah.
So you poor. So you married for that. And now when you get old, somebody that to be by your side to take care of you. Right now, my mom got married. My mom never been married in my lifetime. She got married when she was 70.
Wow.
It was perfect. She had somebody by her side the whole way through.
So do you...
I really believe that. Like, that's what, like, outside of that, it's no advantage to a man. Why is marriage an advantage? What advantage, what does it do for a man when things go south? Like, we gonna have to give up half our this, pay child support, but what do the...
Yeah, Paul Pierce all over the place, man. But the message you need to pull from this is do not be a trick. They say it ain't tricking if you got it. Well, look, this is what happened when you out here tricking. Definitely fucking with slores, bro, because they fuck your head all up, bro. His mind is gone, right? And the same shit that he's going through is happening to y'all motherfuckers scrolling on Instagram, looking at baddies all day, stroking the fucking porn all day. You're fucking your head up, bro. It's brain rot. His brain is rotted when it comes to women, right? It's gone. He's cooked. He's cooked. You know what I mean? So you just be careful what the fuck y'all out here doing, bro. Leave them slores alone. Them 10s ain't for the win, bro. Get you a strong 6, strong 7, as long as she got, you know, a good head on the shoulders, holding you down or whatnot. You good, bro. You good, dog. Anyway, pull up to my self-development community, man. It's called You Was For You.
I'm not doing enough, getting myself off of things that I can't control.
Why do you do that to yourself? You know exactly what you need to do to get where you need to be, don't you?
My problem is believing in myself without trying to seek someone else's validation.
You know how any relationship goes. There's good things and there's bad things. But I would definitely say I was led a little astray which I mean not to. I don't necessarily like admitting that.
That's life, though, bro. That's the first part of it,
No,
dog.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm thinking way too far in the future too, I think, and it's just kind of pressurizing.
It sounds like you're putting too much pressure on yourself, to be honest, bro.
You know, I was looking at the things that happened over the past few years, and you know, it led me to, you know, finding you and being a part of this community. Because if I would have kept going where I was going, I wouldn't be here. And
A lot of men are struggling, and too many are doing it alone. No guidance, no community, no place just to be real. That's why I built this community. No ego, no judgment, just men empowering men. So if you're lost or you're tired or unfulfilled, pull up. Let's help you find your purpose, find your drive, and stand with others who get it. Join you, yield to nothing, overcome anything, unbreakable to everything.